When did the rapping actually start? About 14. Okay, 14 years old. So after you got grazed in that whole situation, yeah, I took the name Chopper from BG. He played the character, you know. And bow blocking, I already had it in my mind. I was going to be that person. I already had in my mind people going to call me that for now. Even though it was another chop across the river and he had music out and everything. But he wasn't in our lifestyle. Uptown where I'm from, you know. So I was just like, I'm a gangster. I'm taking that name. And I just say, and I'm a be Chopper City. That's what I took. It wasn't just Chopper, it was Chopper City, aka New Orleans, because I felt like I was the full package of New Orleans. Bro BG was calling his albums that as well. Correct, yeah. So I took the moniker of Choa City. I just felt like I was that. I just felt that way. Honestly. Well, making the band is a concept at MTV with Diddy, so they go and do auditions. Uh-huh. Was it? Nationwide? It was 40,000 people applied, correct. When you heard about those auditions, what did you think? I didn't hear about the auditions. I was catching greyhounds when I left Miss Kim and them in Met. I started catching greyhounds to pursue my career. I felt like, in my mind, I thought it was one of the dopest. So I started hopping on greyhounds and going to LA, going to New York, going to all these musical places and trying to give my demo out. Well, basically, I'm in New York. I got about $6 to my name, and I don't know. I end up seeing Shine, actually, the rapper, and he kind of directed me to where Making the Band was at. Okay, how many people were at that audition? It was at that about 5,000 that day. 5,000 that day. Yeah, but you got to understand though. I knew Juvenile. I knew all these people. Juvenile brother Corey, which is Co. I knew I had a relationship with him towards. I don't know. I can just call them you dig. So I already had it in my mind. I was hit of all them. It was a line for the 5,000 people in my mind. I was like, I'm G to cut this line. So that's what I did. I cut the line. I got on the phone with Carrie, which is Juvenile brother. I made it seemed like I was on tour with them. I acted important. The people looked at me. I looked at important. So they just said, come. Drew, I got in the line. I cut through the line. I got through the door. They said rap. I rapped. I made it. Ever since that easy. That easy. Okay. But you took the initiative. If you had been in the back of the line, it would never happen. For me, never happened. Yeah, but that's why I'm so happened that my life went the way it went and it's still the way it is, is because I was way more, advanced than others because I grew up too fast, which is something I regret to this day. Of growing up too fast and not being able to be a child, see you, I never got a chance to grow up as a child. Well, right, you're like 15 years old, yeah, and they tell you that you made it. Yes, I was 15 and a half now. 15 and a half, how you feel? When you heard that, I ain't had nothing to lose, is because I still had a worn out on two. Right, I end up kicking it with my mama one time, and she basically was just like, you ain't gonna get no job. You ain't gonna come up here and poison my kids with that New Orleans study. So I start robbing people in Baltimore, and I got caught up. My mama bailed me out. They charged me as an adult. She bailed me out for 10,000, and I'm thinking the whole time I'm going to go to her house. After she bailed me out, she send my ass back on the Greyhound. My mama just ain't want me. But that's okay. But she bailed me out, and that's the greatest thing she done for me. So that's what really made me cut up and just say, ew, ew. So I lived on Greyhounds with my demos. So that's how it happened for me. I had nothing to lose, okay? So you get chosen for making the band, but you got the warrant, so you end up using a fake ID. I did. At this time, it was somebody special to me, Jay Jackson. He came with the bright idea to use his nephew. He was like, say, bro, y'all kind of look. Alik, y'all both got braid. He was like, Alik, get away with it. And I was like, because I'm not going to be able to get away with it. You got to be 18 and over, and I'm 15. He was like, he was my nephew, and I gave him $50, no cap lab, best $50 ever, 50 best $50 in my life. So I gave him $50. Your dig, and I ran with it from there. That was I had to do what I had to do. Bro, I made the worst, best choice in my life. Okay? So you're there with a fake ID, you're signing contracts with a fake name. Yeah, when they finally find out, like, how long into the process. I already made it. Right, but have they started filming and everything? Already. Yep. So it was too late. How long into the filming? Do they find out one person found out when that one person found out kind of just kept it a secret from Bad Boy 2? Oh, okay. And then see. Diddy's son Justin, I heard he got in contact with you. Yeah, he called me on Instagram. So I'm like, what is this? So I pick up. I'm like, what's that? He was like, man, I don't appreciate what you're doing to my daddy. Bro, well, he was talking ganger to me. I'm going to be honest with you. And I had to let him know I will beat the shot, his love. But at the end of the day, I seen Justin. He was a little boy, right? So I really ain't feel no way. I know at the end of the day, he was hurt, but I had to let him know he was a little boy to me. And you are enjoying the fruits of your label, and part of the fruits of your label that your little sprouted is enjoying is off the band as well. So shut up, like shut your ass up, and just go some. Well, but shout out to him though, but just shut up. That's just how I feel about that. Ain't no talking gangster to me. I don't play that, you dig. So I had to let him know I don't play that. If you see me, I will punch you on your ring face. You don't want that, great. So how about this here? Mind your ring burs and don't call my Instagram. Get your ass over there. So get your fake tough ass over there, little boy. Here wrong with that little dude, man. Real little sucker. Get your little duck ass over there. Little boy playing with me. Bo, I'm 67. We'll beat this out your ass. Talking tough to me, and recently they've been known for doing that. Yeah, trying to press like I'm sitting. I don't play that. I will beat the I am 67. I am not shot, and I'm about this. I don't want to be about this. I'm trying to be peace and love now, you know. But don't make me turn this to middle for trigger fur and punch on your ring face. I don't want to punch on your face. I don't believe in violence. I'm older now. I like money. You got money. Enjoy your ring life. And don't come at me like you can press cheer. See, ain't no pressing me. I ain't going. And that's all it was. I had to let him know, and he understood it quite clear. And when he understood it quite clear, he had a good day, and I told him, go have a gooding day, little boy, off my phone. It was Instagram or what he called me. On get thee off my Insta phone. What boy? But shout out to King, Comes and them, and all them. I understand, I understand that it's your daddy, and, I guess the dialogue interview kind of went viral, and you feel about that because it's Chopper, you dig, and I seen you as a child, so, I kind of feel weird even talking to him like that, but he should have felt like a duck ass. But coming at me like I was going to be with all that, I'm not with none of that. I don't go, bro, I'm about every issue in this life. I don't back down from nothing. I don't back down from no PH. I am not claiming to be no tough ass. Ganga killing. Ain't me, I'm about money. I like beautiful women, I like elevating. You hear me? I like doing things. Right as a human being. I'm a man, you dig, so I'm not trying to portray nothing. I'm okay with being a young fly dude, and he should probably stay being a young SPR dude, because that's all he is eating the fruits off the labor of other people, hardships anyway. So go sit your ass over there, just get thee over there next. It was gone. So say, bro, I had boo, and still right now, I got boo messages from people that's just bigging me up and, saying how much they appreciate, man. And that was dope. But I also had people hitting me up like, yeah, why are you doing this to Diddy? You heard me. I'm like, do what the did it. I didn't bash this man. You heard me. I'm not bashing him. I'm keeping it real. You heard me. And the crazy part is when I had a sex traffic in charge against me at that time before it got dropped, everybody was laughing at Key and it was all graving when it was happening to me. Even though I know Diddy is not a sex trafficker, and that charge is definitely going to get dropped because he wasn't sex trafficking. But at the end of the day, I didn't call him a sex trafficker. I said he wasn't. You dig. And I don't think people really can concur that whole interview the full way and understand that Chopper City was not bashing and I wasn't being biased. I'm not looking at this. I'm not exposing or capitalizing on this interview. You heard me on none of this.